If you can talk about how to analyze, how did you know that this would be your next business that can be $1 billion company or whatever, versus the outsourcing company that might have a cap, right, at some point. So do you want to talk about that a little bit so people can know how to like analyze an opportunity or think in those terms?
Absolutely. So when we raised capital, actually part of the fundraise, negotiations,
Mhm.
the investors basically asked us not to focus on both sides of the businesses. So you're taking external someone else's money, so you have to be serious about it. So we focus mostly on the product side. However, based on my knowledge of this industry, I've spent quite a bit of time in this space, both from an institutional side as well as from a software side. I feel that we are getting there to a technology where most of the things can be done through product, but still you do need that kind of back office support. Everything is not automated. We're in a
Mhm.
journey where technology is coming to that level. Closed down the previous business, brought some of
Oh,
our
wow.
legacy, existing customer to it. It's about, I would say, 30% of our revenue still, but that's just to support and continue to experience what kind of products can come out of this kind of whole exercise. But majorly think of this as our venture studio, where we are doing all these activities, back office work, and this is feeding us to build new products and expand our product suite to a certain
Mhm.
extent. So I think it works parallelly, and it's actually an advantage for us to keep that. However, having said that, that's not a very major part of our revenue channel at this point.
So it's product driven, like you said, Parag. I mean, it's so important. I'm a syndicator, fund manager. So it's so important to really find the right deal, the diamond in the rough, and
Yeah.
then you are able to analyze it through your software and underwritings. It's such an important part to pull the plug, I call it, right? You got to make sure the lender is giving us the loans and everything, and your software helps the lending institutions and brokers and everybody to analyze the deal and put it in front of fund manager like me or Farouk, so that we can make a decision. Hey, let's go for it. And then the investor's money comes in. The product has to be good, well written, underwritten, and then the money comes in to make a good sale, or
Yeah.
purchase actually. Yeah.
So the company's mission is like putting a CRE analyst on the cloud. Now, if you break down that, what does that mean? It means an analyst performs multiple tasks in a day to go about their work, a deal, or let's say a job. One part is financial modeling. The other part is going through legal paperwork. The third part is finding data. So all of this
Mhm,
combined and packaged into a product is what we want to build, and eventually bring the
mhm,
efficiency that you don't need to hire an army of analysts. You can have the software and a small team around it that can do the same kind of job. You need to have the infrastructure. You don't need an army of analysts or a large payroll risk to take. With a software plus kind of small team around it, you can really achieve those.
mhm. So
That's the kind of
Okay.
target market we're trying to serve, and that's the longer term vision. And part of that is our current products, which are in the market. We're actually building up more products around it. They're not in the market. You won't see it on our website, but we're
yeah,
working tirelessly towards that mission.
So
nice.
mhm. I just want to bring one more question.